well behind schedule, but the delay did nothing to quell the enthusiasm of the thousands of fans who had gathered at Dublin Airport. The Taoiseach and the Minister for Finance were among the well-wishers, as Udo Hagan reports.
Denmark must score, and almost 4 minutes of stoppage time has been played in Seville. How much longer can it go on? It's incredible, it's excruciating, but it's not over yet.
At last, the long wait was over. Thousands of fans trekked out to Dublin Airport to see in the flesh the players who made USA 94 a reality. It was only a half-hour flight from Belfast, but it was a world away from the atmosphere at Windsor Park. The chants and songs of the Republic of Ireland fans packed into the viewing galleries could be heard across the tarmac. The Taoiseach managed to work his way through the media scrum to pass on his congratulations to the team. It was smiles all round as the players stepped off the plane. Some were happier than others. After acknowledging the support of the crowd, Jack Charlton made his way to the obligatory press conference, where, ear glued to the telephone, he told of his reaction to the Northern Ireland goal.
I mean, I was a bit depressed. I mean, we had so many chances before that, and then all of a sudden the ball's gone up the left-hand side, bang into the middle, and he's hit a volley that he had to jump 6 feet to get. And it's flown in under the bar. Paddy had no chance.
You looked despondent after that first Northern Ireland goal.
Well, how wouldn't you bloody well look? I thought we were out. And we knew the result in Spain, which made it even worse. And then I put Alan McLaughlin up to do a job behind the front two, because Alan's good at that. And Alan's been sat around with us for the last 3 or 4 years to fulfill that role. And Alan was the only one of the guys that we had lots of chances to strike balls, and we hadn't struck them right at all. And Alan's was the one, right keen, I hit one that went past the post. And then he dropped the one and he stuck it in the back of the net. And it justifies his existence for the last 2 years.
Time then for some rest before the early morning flights to England. Although judging by FAI General Secretary Sean Connolly's departure, there wasn't going to be much sleep.
As many as 20,000 Irish fans are expected to make the journey to the United States for the World Cup. Travel agents here are already preparing for a lot of business. The first fans have already booked their way. The American Embassy says it expects most visa applications will be made in bulk by the tour operators and that most will be granted. Paul Reynolds reports.
So until the draw takes
First thing this morning, travel agents all over the country were besieged by soccer fans wanting to know how to get to the World Cup. As many as 20,000 people are expected to travel to a competition that spreads thousands of miles across 7 US cities.
To be there is just something else. I know everybody said at home here it was great crack and everything, but to actually be there, it's history.
The FAI spent the day telling people they don't have any tickets yet. These have already been allocated. 5% of each match to corporations, 15% to travel agents, 15% to both football associations, and the vast majority, 65%, are already sold to the American public. And although some will probably end up on the black market in the match cities, the FAI does not foresee problems.
I don't see ticketing being a problem at the end of the day really at all, because I do honestly think that we've been more or less assured that 9,000 or 10,000 tickets will be available straight away. And I think if we wind up in a group, for example, with teams where there isn't a big travel support, then we can obviously look forward to getting all of their ticket allocations as well.
But how much will it cost?
In real terms, at the moment, we can only suggest that it's going to cost somewhere in the region of, for the first 3 Irish games, £1,300 to £1,500, depending on where we are. And a lot of the reports are saying we're in Boston or we're in Chicago. That draw takes place on the 19th, and until then, we don't know where we are.
The banks and the building societies are opening special World Cup accounts and lending at around 12% interest. Bank of Ireland says it expects to lend over £10 million to World Cup travellers.
People taking out a loan like this for an unusual holiday, which is not something that would happen, you know, every year, we obviously would be looking at maybe 12 months, maybe 24 months, maybe 3 years to pay it back, depending on the circumstances.
And the American Embassy says that visas should not be a problem for the genuine fan, but fans may have to prove that they are genuine. It says it expects that most applications will come in bulk via tour operators and that 97% of applicants will be successful.